Strip away our personal stories and deep down, we all just want to enjoy the life we are given and to make a difference. But here's the thing, life is so complicated, and yet there's no human guidebook. We have instruction manuals for all our tech, but no definitive manual on how to be us. To best be healthy, strong, and happy. We fought for this, right? For the individual liberty and freedom that we have today. And on the surface, it is great. As religious faith fades in favor for free choice, we can do life however we like. No directions to follow. But here's the question. How's that directionless and ruleless reality playing out? Somehow, the holiday is not living up to the brochure. And generation after generation, we're losing the life wisdom that came before us. Each and every one of us is desperately trying to reinvent the wheel. It's utterly exhausting, and we're seeing the effects. We're naively confident, but so confused. We lack certainty on nutrition, managing weight, or how to be happy. So we grind through the rat race, mostly without joy and no directions on how to escape it. We struggle to keep momentum on the things that really matter, as external distractions are relentless. As a result, we're battling with a mental health crisis. So we seek out immediate gratification to help numb the pain of lacking deep fulfillment. And somehow we've begun to accept being overweight and diseased as the new normal, an inevitable and unavoidable path. This leaves us feeling judged and guilty, with an inescapable need to keep up with everyone else's Instagram highlight reel. I get it, to want a better life, but being paralyzed with the uncertainty, confusion, and all the noise. I, for one, have been overwhelmed and frozen by the level of change needed to change my life. But eventually, some harsh but true reality set in for me, as life was simultaneously successful, yet unraveling. I realized that keeping up with the status quo was actually declining my quality of life. That increasing levels of distraction and more misinformation was a guarantee. That happiness, health, self-love wouldn't just happen. I needed to pursue them. And that having regret that life could have been better would be haunting me forever unless I changed. And most importantly, if I didn't take reins of my life, others absolutely will. It turned out that succeeding at career and money could only take me so far. I was constantly battling a chronic inner fatigue, whilst growing more and more dissatisfied with who I was as a person. And my unforgiving mid-30s exposed the chronic abuse and lack of care I gave to my body, mind, and emotional health. Life simply caught up with me. I was tired, unfulfilled, out of shape, self-medicating with food and alcohol, and frustrated with constantly breaking my values. I was fitting into the stereotype of my age quite nicely, and once I finally realized this, I hated what I saw. Things needed to change. But what's the solution? What's the game plan? What's the antidote to modern life? I needed to stop obsessing about having the best career and the most money, and instead focus on being my best. I needed to truly invest in myself, to invest in my future. So over the last 3 years, I dedicated all that I am to being my best. I'm methodically obsessed about this question. And I've been blessed to have interviewed hundreds of great minds. I've devoured piles of incredible books, listened to thousands of educational podcasts, and consumed tons of content from many scientific and evidence-based resources. It's been one massive self-experiment, one long, bumpy journey with incredible eureka moments, as well as lots of wasted energy exploring the ineffective. I've collected mountains of self-optimization ideas and concepts and put them into practice, for better or for worse, constantly testing and experimenting with my own body to see what really upgrades my energy, mental capacity, body, and emotion. And from these ongoing lessons and experiences, I've connected all the dots and I've been able to develop a holistic picture of what it takes to be your best. A picture of a journey that has taken a long time to come into focus, but now acts as an efficient blueprint for others to follow. It's the 20% of life decisions and actions that gift you the 80% of a life well lived. Maximum return for minimum effort. But, of course, the picture is complicated. It needs sequence, structure, and time to repaint for others to follow. So, over more than 18 months, I went about organising this information into a digestible sequence and format that allows for real learning, real enablement, real change, real enlightenment, and permanent life wisdom. How would life be if you got your hands on this guidebook for life? How would you feel, look, and act if you had certainty and clarity on what it takes to live your best life? To be your best. The Be Your Best Self-Optimization Journey is my unique and thoughtful attempt to try and scale what I've learned and help you surpass my understanding in a fraction of the time and effort it has taken me. It combines foundational human wisdom and modern science into a unique and engaging educational sequence. It's 100 days of layered personal development across the Be Your Best foundations of mental strength, powerful life habits, nutrition and exercise, physique, and calmness. It's about upgrading your life in your time with life-changing insights. Insights that provide you lifelong enablement through key daily takeaways and deeper dives across 330 plus topics, all in as little as 5 to 10 minutes a day. There are no classes, homework, modules, or quickly outdated materials. No external expectations or judgment. No prescribed plans that you must follow or hard changes that you must make there and then. No. Instead, use the Be Your Best journey to complement your current lifestyle and change when you are ready. See, change starts with knowledge. But to be knowledgeable, you can't just drink from the polluted internet fire hose, full of noise and confusion. You need sequence to your learning and have the dots logically connected for you. You need the punchlines and the details, delivered in an engaging and multi-sensory experience. Oh, and let's not forget that life just can't stop during this time. You still need to take care of everything else in life. This means that learning that actually works needs to fit non-stressfully into your busy lifestyle. And that's exactly what the Be Your Best Journey is. But it's more than that. Unlike other courses or educational programs, your learning experience is delivered through a single daily morning email, straight to your mobile, that is both concise yet powerful. It's learning that does not feel like learning. It's more about self-discovery and self-optimization. It's your morning dose of feel-good vibes alongside your cuppa that sets your day off in the right direction. It's the only communication you will receive that is 100% for your well-being and self-improvement. And with those morning insights and thought-provoking questions, what you do next is up to you. Maybe you listen to a deeper dive discussion on your way into work. Maybe you add an article or book to your reading list. Maybe you share thoughts or questions on the Be Your Best Mastermind group. Maybe you implement an idea in the gym or kitchen later that day. Maybe you tweak one behavior or habit that unlocks greater energy or mental strength. Or maybe you just smile, knowing you are one step closer to solving the puzzle that is how to lead a full and healthy life. With the 100-day Be Your Best Journey, you can expect to significantly strengthen the core foundations of human life, the underlying aspects of life that we all need to master, those foundations on which careers, relationships, wealth, and family are built on. Learn to master these 6 areas of your life, and so much confusion and uncertainty will be addressed. And from this rock-solid foundation, more mental, physical, and emotional energy can be freed up and created. Energy you put into your passions and your purpose. It's time to stop spinning your wheels through confusion and conflicting information. It's time to stop trying to reinvent the wheel for yourself. It's time to really feel alive and vibrant. It's time to be your best. They say the best time to plant a mighty oak tree is 20 years ago. The time is now to make the most important investment you can make, the investment in yourself, upgrading your knowledge, your well-being, your body, your life. Come join me on the path to greatness. As part of your Be Your Best Journey, I'll be there for you every step of the way. I genuinely hope to be part of your journey to help in my little way. So check out the Be Your Best Journey information and resources below to learn more, have your questions answered, and to get started on your Be Your Best Journey today.